What up, New Gaming Order? We back. Check it out. We are in segment number 2, and this topic is pretty much pointing at a new peripheral that's coming out for the Xbox. It's already available in Canada and the US. Now, to me, I think this is going to serve me very well, but Hapog has released a digital TV tuner where it'll be a USB device that plugs into the back of the console, and you take the coax and then you just put an air antenna to it, get digital signals over the airwaves. Now, I think, Nelson, this is a console first, I believe.
So far,
that I know of.
out of the major consoles, yes, but it's not a console first as of
Okay.
like the third party kind of shit.
All right. So this digital TV tuner is now available. I think this is cool. And now with the DVR that's on the way for the Xbox One, that can be some great stuff, But with that, do you, for the group, do you see any pros and cons to this happening?
I see a lot of cons.
All right. So, but with that, let me give free play mode the floor first on that, and what are your thoughts, Dave?
Yo, Alex, let me just ask you like a handful of questions.
Okay.
You have a content provider pay for like paid television, yes?
Yeah.
Then this is pointless to you because you can already connect your FiOS, DirecTV, whatever to the back of your DVR.
Yeah, but I don't have what is that? Like, I primarily use the Verizon app to watch my TV on the Xbox One. I don't have the box because the rentals get kind of expensive.
But for people who like have paper television subscriptions, which is like 90% of the United States at this point, they already have what would be offered by that digital tuner thing. So there's not much of a market for it. Like, yeah, you get.
But there are some channels that aren't available, like, depending on where you are. Like, you have Verizon in Texas, Verizon up here, so on. Some of those.
But you would only get your local digital stations. You wouldn't get everybody
Which in some cases are clearer over the air signal.
Not really.
Up here it is. Like, if Channel 7, CBS, Fox, all that, like the local WPIX. That stuff is a lot clearer on the airwaves because I guess you got a gateway.
It's depending on the tuner, though.
Yeah, that. But if you're going through a service provider, they're like, well, if you want HD, you got to pay more. No, screw that. Those channels,
Dude,
I'll just do it on airwave. Screw that.
HD locals are free through content providers now.
Yeah.
Not up here.
No, they're standard with FiOS, Alex. You should have it because I have it too.
They're standard with FiOS, DirecTV, Dish Network, Cablevision, Cox, Time Warner, Comcast. Every content provider in the United States provides free HD locals.
But if you want like the other local stations that you normally don't get, like I know like over here I have like New York 1, but I don't have Brooklyn 12. That's a local news station. I can't even get that unless
there are some that aren't completely available, but
that's the only analog channels that still are in existence are those like public access channels like Brooklyn 1 and stuff like that, which you would need like an over-the-air tuner for, which is like, okay, are you really gonna pay $40 for one channel?
Yeah,
is what it boils down.
Yeah, because the device itself, it costs $59.99, but there's a bundle that'll for $99. It's the Hapog, and it's another digital tuner. I guess a Microsoft brand one.
That makes no sense because you can get a regular digital tuner box for $40 from any electronics store. As I said, there's not a market for this thing.
And you know what, Nelson? We're gonna start doing a yay or nay on certain things. So I guess Demizzle's nay.
Out of like products.
Because this thing is geared towards this new brand of consumer called cord cutters who.
That's me.
Yeah, people who watch, you know, Netflix, Hulu, you know, who stream through Chromecast or, you know, Roku, you know, those Goku. You know, this is Microsoft's first attempt foray into that market. So, and that other device is called the Mohu, and yeah, yeah, and you go to Mohu's website and input your address and zip code, and it tells you what over-the-air HD channels are available. For me, here in Washington D.C., I can get like 65 channels for $150. It's an antenna. It's something that, yeah. So, you know, like I said, I mean, going back to, you know, your local cable provider should have all your public access channels on there, regardless, because the government has mandated, FCC has mandated that all public access channels be on every provider's network, free of charge. So all those local public access channels back home in New York are on Fios.
Yeah. Now you see, they need to extend that to the Verizon Fios app, because again, we have 3 boxes in this household, and for everything outside of that, you're paying an extra thing. You know what I mean? We have the main one that has all that bells and whistles, and you have the 2 smaller boxes. And it's just like, I'm not paying for that. I just use my Xbox, you know, to funnel my TV. And the Xbox One does what the 360 was doing, like, because they had the Verizon Fios app on the 360, but it didn't have the local channels until the Xbox One. So I was like, are you serious? Now I get channel 7, which is 507 over here. You know, I mean, it's what it is. It's what it is. But yeah, so Playboy, were you done with your point?
No, I mean, also, you know, then also because you got to compete with, now all of a sudden all the TV manufacturers, Sony and Samsung in particular, especially Samsung, they have smart TVs. These TVs have apps built in it. And you know, I have all Samsung TVs in my house, and you know, and they all on my network and everything, you know, connected via Ethernet, and I have Netflix. I go, you know, if I want to watch it on my 55-inch television, I go downstairs in my living room and just, you know, get on Netflix, and it's just, you know, it's just because, you know, the only person that uses the consoles in my house is my son, and he has them all. So he's just, you know, me, I'm a PC gamer. I just, you know, okay. Yeah, you know.
All right, so before I give Nuke the floor, shout out to Black Dragon 79, and the answer to that is Paige. I don't want to say it on the air, but Brother Nuke, what are your thoughts on the Hauppauge peripheral for the Xbox One?
So this is basically to give me my local channels over the air with
no, it gives you an option to use a TV tuner antenna, or, you know, anything with a coax input. You know, think of, like, you know, going back to the days of Nintendo. If you still have a Nintendo and with the RF, you can screw that into the back of your Xbox One. I mean, if somebody wants to go ahead and do that, but you know, it just opens a different you know, realm of possibilities. But just mainly for the air signals, HD or whatever, you know, what are your thoughts on that?
I would like that. It's something I might actually get, because I am a cord cutter. I haven't had cable.
Luke, before you go, NYC Playboy, yay or nay to that peripheral?
No.
Nay? Okay, so that's 2 nays. Brother Nuke, go ahead.
It would be a yay for me. I know what you're talking about. My girl has a couple of those antennas. They're like big, square, flat, and you can like hang them on the wall and stuff like that. The new age digital antennas, they work pretty well because we use them to watch local channels. Because I'm a cord cutter. I haven't watched cable. I mean, I haven't had cable in about 4 years, I think, maybe 5. Really don't miss it because you can watch everything on the internet. And I would like that because I don't have one of those other type of antennas on the TV that my Xbox is on. Yes. But I'd like to be able to catch some local stuff, because there's stuff that comes on regular TV sometimes. There's boxing matches there. You'll catch an occasional basketball or football game. And I'm really curious to see the reliability of it, because the ones that you can buy like in the store now that hook up to your TV, if you don't position them well, you get a really bad juddery signal.
Yeah,
It's almost not even, you know, worth the money. But if this is something that's, you know, going to work very well and truly be integrated with the Xbox One to give me that good signal, I think it'll be worth it. So I'll wait to see what it, you know, what it's really hitting for when it comes out. But I'll give it a yay because I like it, and it's not expensive, you know.
Yeah, it's only $59 for just the device itself. But I guess that combo is $100. I don't know if people are gonna be willing to shell that out, but you know. So 2 nays and a yay. Shinwar, what are your thoughts on the Hapog peripheral?
Hold on now. I give it a nay. I just feel like it's just another external peripheral. Now, will the Xbox become a what is it called? Will the Xbox become a DVR or no?
Well, the DVR, remember on the last podcast, they're supposed to be releasing that update to the Xbox One where you can do the DVR. So I think this will work in conjunction with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
well, I say no because, you know, yeah, the amount of memory, I mean, storage space on the Xbox One is what, 500 gigs? I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it 500 gigs?
yes.
Yeah.
No, HD programming would just
Eat it up.
that.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing with that. You know, what if they allow for the SkyDrive? Because we did talk about the storage capacity on a past podcast that, you know, Sony and Microsoft did mess up with the sizes that they put in there, you know, and relying on external hard drives to compensate for that, for the expendable.
However, it was a bad move overall. We should have gotten at least a terabyte, but I do like the idea of my stuff being on an external, because in the past, usually someone who went through a bunch of 360s, when you sent it in for repair, you had to send everything. Meaning, if they couldn't fix it, you lost everything.
But
whereas
the
now,
Xbox One is different, though. It's different. Like, you can, if you log into a profile on another system, you can pull all your stuff down. You know, you don't have to worry about
saves and everything.
Yeah, if you put it on the drive, you shouldn't have the same issues or restrictions, or the DRM where it's stuck to one system. It's not as restrictive as it once was.
Yeah, because I have a Western Digital 2 terabyte external hard drive connected to my DVR, and so I have in effect 3 terabytes of storage space for my movies and stuff, because I record my all my UFC pay-per-views, you know, and that's the only thing the only thing I like about Comcast with the X1, you can watch your stuff anywhere, you know, in the world, your stored stuff on their cloud. Verizon, they're not even entertaining that idea yet. I have no idea what the hell Verizon is doing.
But you know what's funny? Even if they were to make it a DVR, it's really no hard drive space.
Yeah, and it's going to happen. They're going to make it
unless
a
you
DVR.
unless you get an external, which most of us on this podcast has. You know, we have high
terabyte,
storage.
baby. And you know what,
so
y'all? Don't be scared.
Hold on, my brother.
Sorry,
hold on.
I got to
let me
hold on, my jigger. Back up, my jigger. You wildin', my jigger.
Let me just wrap my point out, and then Nuke take the floor. So yeah, you know, we have these high capacity storage, but I think Microsoft is really going for that all-in-one multi-purpose entertainment console. Some people disagree with it, some people agree with it. I'm not gonna get one, but you know what? Hey, if someone wants to get one, more power to them.
All right. Now, I just wanted to respond to Black Dragon. He said, here's a good update for the Xbox One. Xbox One needs the ability to use the cable TV pass-through without the system being in standby mode. Okay. I mean, anyone has want to respond to that?
I really don't see no purpose in it still. To me, that's just like a waste of a feature. Because the thing is, if that's the case, get a splitter that I have here for fucking $10 and just strip it. Done.
Okay.
But what is the point of having an extension where, first off, if that was the case, they should have added remote play access like they did on the PlayStation 4 onto the console, but they ain't gonna listen. They don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's the one thing with these companies. They're freaking thick-headed, you know. But with that, I know, Nelson, it's your turn to go. I think I pretty much covered everyone, right?
Yeah, I think so. Unless if Noob wanted to finish his statement.
All right, yeah, okay.
Yo, y'all, go ahead and get y'all external hard drives. Get you a 5 terabyte Seagate for $130. Done. That'll last you the entire console cycle.
Okay, cool. All right, so Nelson, your thoughts on this peripheral?
Okay, this peripheral is a piece of shit. That's just standalone, straight up. First off, for anyone who still lives in the year 1980 and now that can't apparently get out of that time zone where you have to have cable, you still have to have your shitty ass coax and whatnot, this is
Some
for you.
Some people might not be able to afford
No.
cable.
Bullshit. You can't afford it. Bullshit. That's why you freaking have Verizon and Vonage that has freaking services for freaking $5.99 for you to be able to do all that bullshit.
$9.99 like the WWE Network.
Dude,
$5.99.
I'm sorry, but I agree with Nelson here. You got like Fios, you got Comcast, Cox, Dish, DirecTV, all these people offering packages for like
y'all stupid.
$20, yo.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, now this is just for you because you was about to say something, so I just want to make sure of that. You don't have a set-top box, correct? But yet you would still want to have this little device, so you will still have to pay extra without having a set-top box to still use a coax cable through a fucking splitter to put the receiving end to get your channels. Waste of fucking money.
Wait. Let me make sure I understood that. Okay, for the air signals, which are free, right? I plug an antenna, and I already used my Xbox One through the Fios app. And then just to get the other channels over the airwaves that I don't normally get with the app, you're saying that's a waste, or?
It is a waste. On some real shit, it is a waste. You might as well just get a splitter from Fios, which is free. You could just, hey, tech guy, get your ass over here. Give me a coax cable and a splitter. Wire the shit all the way to your fucking room. You got free fucking cable. Done. The fuck you gonna buy a goddamn a shit ass converter box just to fucking get shitty ass airwaves when you can still run your regular Verizon Fios box?
But I think the article that I was looking at, like, I guess a direct, screw in or whatever, because maybe there might be an app or some feature that will allow you to control it, maybe via the smart glass or something, where you could change the channel.
You can do it through the smart glass. That is absolutely correct. But again, this feature is for someone who's superiorly outdated and is not wanting to get with the times. If you guys do not want to go digital, if you guys don't want to watch Netflix or Hulu or even pay for a certain amount of like subscription channels, which is like at a low cost of like $29.99 for at least like 300 channels through DirecTV or even basic Verizon high speed, this is perfect for you. You can even go to Radio Shack and get a fucking discount for $5.99.
Well, Radio Shack is on the way out anyway, so
that's another reason being to get it.
Yeah, let's not steer them in that direction.
But if you want my answer on to get this product or not, hell no, waste of fucking money.
Well, I guess me and Noop are the only ones that kind of give it a thumbs up. So I guess the product review will be thumbs down. I will check it out. If I can get my hands on one, I'll do like a product review on it. But the vast majority says no.
Wait, Alex, you're gonna buy it?
I'll just check it out.
Unbelievable.
You can check it out, waste money, and just like the Vita, he wasted money.
No. Wait a minute. The Vita, leave my Vita out of this, okay?
When's the last time you used your Vita?
It's a while ago.
All right then, waste the fucking money.
Well, I'm saying though, and then this is for all these people that think I hate Sony. I'm still pulling for that damn thing. Sony, get it together, man.
But the thing is, Alex, now I'm gonna go backwards a little bit within a topic sense. Just like how people's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get the Kinect, you know, I'm gonna play like Kinect Sports, you know, they're gonna make like realistic games, like I could play Madden while running on a still mat and whatever. What? And what happened? Phased out the fucking Kinect. You don't get no more fucking support. Just like with the Vita, it was a good idea at the start, phased it out. Guess what took over? PlayStation TV. This is the reason why. I don't know who said it in this group, but whoever did say it, you could just pop up and say it after I say the statement. Wait at least a year or two for particular products, then get it to see if it dies out or not.
To see if it's a trend, if it's a fad that just goes away, you know. Alright.
That was Brother Noop say.
There you go then.
Alright, so with that, I'm going to bring this topic to an end. Those of you who are in the chat, shout out to Black Dragon.
Oh, wow.
And what was that? Recon Hope. Thank you for checking this out. We're gonna go into intermission. So for our YouTube folks, make sure you check out our last topic. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And we'll bring this topic to a close, and we'll see you on the next segment. Peace.